Hey guys, what's up? It's Rustin Dodd of the Kansas City Star. It is late on Tuesday night in New York, where the Royals lost to the Yankees 10-7. It was a wild day in New York. This was a Tuesday that I'm probably going to remember for a while. You had Chris Young getting bumped from the rotation for Dylan G. You had Raul Mondesi testing positive for a banned substance and getting a 50-game suspension from MLB. We'll get back to that in a second. And then you had Lorenzo Cain hitting 3 home runs at Yankee Stadium, and the Royals still managing to lose for the 11th time in 14 games. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of exhausted after this day. But the Royals are 15-17. They are still sort of sliding and skidding along. The way I look at this sort of slide that they've been on, it's almost two different portions of it. You had the stretch in Anaheim and Seattle where the offense could not score, and now it's the other way around. The starting pitching has sort of blown up over the past week, and the Royals are finally starting to hit the ball, but have nothing to show for it. Lorenzo Cain tonight was really, really good. He had 2 opposite field homers, and according to him, and I think this is correct, that he'd never hit an opposite field home run in his entire career. So that's a positive sign. But of course, Chris Medlin was not very good again. And when you couple him with Chris Young at the back end of the rotation right now, who's going through some stuff, and Yordano Ventura, who's starting tomorrow, the Royals just don't have a rotation right now that looks like a rotation they can contend with. That doesn't mean that the players they have now can't figure stuff out, or somebody like Mike Minor comes along and gives them a lift. But right now they're kind of looking for some more consistency in the rotation. Also, we mentioned Raul Mondesi. The way the Royals talked about this was that he got essentially caught taking a substance that he took in the Dominican Republic that was in a cold medicine he took. Now, the actual substance was clenbuterol, which is also a substance that bodybuilders use and can be used to help with working out and cutting weight and those sort of things. But the story from the Royals and the story from Raul Mondesi is that this came from a cold medicine that you can't get in the United States. You can't get clenbuterol over the counter or prescribed in the United States, but you can get it in the Dominican Republic, and that he tested positive during spring training, and that this is what this is from. So it's obviously not a good news. It's not anything that could wreck his career or anything like that, but that's 50 games that he's not going to play over the next 2.5 months. If the Royals had any designs at him possibly coming up in the second half of the season, that really puts this in jeopardy. And it could delay his development a little bit. So we will see what happens there. But we will be back tomorrow where the Royals are simply going to look for a win. Here in New York, Yordano Ventura will be on the mound, and we will be here as always. So follow the coverage in the Star and at kansascity.com, and we will be here tomorrow.